So good morning class 9. So today we are going to, first of all we will discuss the last question, that is the Armstrong number. So let me share my screen. Okay. So I hope my screen is visible, bachcho. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So the first of all, I will discuss the previous question, the Armstrong number, right? So this, what are Armstrong numbers? See, Anushka Kasaudan especially, please pay attention. See, the Armstrong number can be of any digit, but the definition won't change. Means sum of the cube of the digit. Maybe the number is having 4 digit, maybe the number is having 2 digit or 1 digit, doesn't matter. But always the working is same. Sum of cube of each digit equals to the number itself. If this condition is true, then the actual number is palindrome. Right, Anushka? Anushka, you have done something different, but that was correct. But here the question is totally different, right? So now see, I am telling that program. So first of all, we are inputting a number. Then, is it okay everyone? The variables I will declare later, like here. And the sum, we can do this. One more variable we can use. So now we are working on k. So n is safe. The value of n we have stored in of k. Then we are putting a simple condition, or you can say the loop. K is not equals to 0 and then k equals to k upon 10. Right? So in between this, first of all, what we will do? We will extract the digit. That everybody knows how to extract the digit. After that, s equals to s plus what? The cube of digit. So this also we can do, or you can use the mat.pow, that is totally up to you. After that, if s equals to the number and see, while checking anything, see, number of times I have told and you people are not doing that particular thing. While checking whether it is Armstrong, perfect, palindrome, whatever it is, always try to print the number. This is very, very important. Otherwise, you can miss at minimum 1 marks in the boards. Sometimes, if you are not having this practice for printing the number, this is the very basic problem which you people do. Now let me show you the output. Like 158. So 158 is not an Armstrong number, right? Is it okay everyone? Now see, 153. So 1 cube is 1, 5 cube is 125 plus 3 cube is coming 27, and the sum is coming 153, which is equals to the actual number. I hope this one is clear. Am I clear everybody?
Yes, sir.
Now take one more example here. Like now see, like 370. So 370 is also an Armstrong number. So you can see here 3 into 3 into 3, that is 27 plus 7 square, 7 cube, that is So 0 cube is 0. So now just add this, you will get 370. Am I clear, everybody? So this is also an example of Armstrong number. Okay. Now, so is there any confusion in the automorphic, bachcho? Is there any confusion in the automorphic number? Should I tell or is it okay? Beta.
Sir, it's fine.
Okay, Bharat. Paru Srivastav.
Yes, sir.
Should I discuss this question, automorphic, beta?
Please discuss it. I am having a confusion in it.
Okay, thank you. So let me discuss, then we will do some new programs. Don't worry. So now, so what are automorphic number? Who will tell?
Sir, numbers whose square ends with the same digit as the root.
Okay. So now see the example first of all. See, suppose the number you have entered 625. The step by step I will tell you. So now, like this, the one variable I have used, copy. Now, first of all, what you will do, you will count the digits as well as you will find the square. So the square of this number is 390625 and the number of digits in 625 is 3. So this we will do. So for that we can do like p equals to n into n. So in p you are getting 390625. So this you are getting in p. And now we will count the number of digits. So for that we are using k, and now in this we are simply counting this, the number of digits. Is it okay, everybody, till here? And declare the variable also. So now after counting this, what you are supposed to do? See, after counting the number of digits, we will find 10 to the power 3, that is 1000. So now we will divide the square by 1000. Now see, the remainder you will get 625. I hope this till here this is clear, right? So now see, simple condition is required now. The number we have already stored, that is n, equals to what? So now we need to find the power. So see, so k equals to, we can reuse k here, because before this loop, in this loop k becomes 0 after this loop. So here it is coming 0. So now what we are going to do, we are simply going to find mat.pow 10 to the power number of digits, right? And now the square you have stored in p, so p mod k. So means if this condition is true, then the actual number, that is n, is your automorphic, else not. Now see, I have entered 625. So it is automorphic number. Now you can easily see here again. The number is 625. So first of all, in p you are getting 390625, that this is the value of p. The value of c is here 3 and the value of k is coming here 1000. So what we are doing, n, that is your 625. So what we are putting condition here, 625 equals to p mod k. P P is the square 390625 mod 1000. So if this is coming same, so the number is automorphic, else not. Is it clear everybody?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Parv Srivastava, is it clear beta?
Yes.
Okay. And who else was asking this? Bharat Asthana, is it clear beta? Bharat? Okay Bharat, thank you. So now 39 of you have joined till now out of 46. That means around 5 or 6 students are absent today. So now, so the next question which I am going to discuss is zigzag number. So now, so first of all, next question is enter a number and check whether it is zigzag number or not. Simple question. Eh? Now, so what we are supposed to do in this question and what are the zigzag number? So now suppose you have entered a number. Everybody please pay attention. So this number is having 1 digit. So first of all just do the square. So this is coming 81. So now if the square is coming in even digit, that is how many digits you are having here? 2 digit. So just divide this number in 2 parts, that is 8 plus 1 and their sum is coming 9. So this, if the sum is coming same as the actual number, so this number is known as zigzag number. One more example I will tell you. Suppose this time the other number is 297. So the square of this, anybody tell me the square? Anybody knows?
Sir, 88,209.
Okay, let me see what I am getting. 297 into 297. So that is 88,209. Very good. So now see, थोड़ा ध्यान से देखिएगा. This is important time. So now in this number, how many digits you are having, beta Arisha? So now this is very important here. If the square is coming in odd digits, means 5 here. So now what you will do? You will extract the last 3 digit and first 2 digits. So now the number becomes, see here, 88 plus 209. What is the sum now? 297. So this is the question कि आपको एक नंबर एंटर करना है. You need to check whether the number is zigzag number or not. So if the square of any number is coming even, then we will divide that number into equal parts. But if the number is having odd number of digits like 5, so we will divide this number into half, but in the second part we will get 3 digit and in the first half you are getting 2 digit. I hope this one is clear everybody. Am I clear? Now try this question everyone. Now if the question is lengthy, so you can post in GCR also, but better is try to post in chat box. Beta Prakhar, the number can be any name. It can be neon, it can be zigzag, it can be Capricorn, it can be board number. Doesn't matter. Just focus is required on the working, on the definition. Okay? Neon number. It is. I think it's not a neon number. Doesn't matter. Just leave it. नाम में क्या रखा है, हमें वर्किंग से मतलब है, राइट? जस्ट फोकस ऑन द वर्किंग. आदित्य मिश्रा, आर यू गेटिंग द क्वेश्चन बेटा? आदित्य मिश्रा, आर यू गेटिंग द क्वेश्चन और नॉट? गुड, डू इट. आर्तिका, अभ्युदय, please try to understand the question and write an example also in your notebook. See, whenever you are doing this type of question, always try to write that answer. That's very, very important, bachcho. Whenever you are doing, please mention the example also. Shrestha Verma, are you getting this? Sarthak Pandey? Are you getting the question, beta? Good. Arisha?
Yes, sir, trying.
Good. Take your time. Only 40 of you have joined. 6 are absent. हर्षित लालवानी, अंकित शर्मा, सोहम. These are the absentees names. अंकित शर्मा, अंकित, but why did you join so late? 20 minutes late. Huh? If you will come next time late, I will remove you. I will not mark your attendance. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Don't come late next time. Eshita,
Yes, sir.
are you getting the question, beta?
Yes, sir, trying.
Okay, very good. Please try everybody. And take your time, don't worry. Soumya Ashish, beta,
Yes, sir.
are you getting the question? Any confusion? Okay. Amisha,
Yes, sir.
any confusion, beta?
No, sir.
Very good. Try. Wahid,
Yes, sir.
any doubt, beta?
No, sir.
Good. Ghazi is absent. Ghazi, Nitya, beta, are you getting?
Yes, sir, trying.
Laksh Goyal,
Yes, sir.
any doubt, beta?
No, sir.
Okay, wait, Priyamvada, I am checking. Priyamvada beta, you are not checking the number of digits of square. Please focus on that. The actual number, doesn't matter. The number of digits in that. In the square you need to check whether the number is having even digit or odd digits. Okay? This is not correct beta. But well try. Very good. Try आपने अच्छा किया. Got it, Priyamvada? Priyamvada, are you there? So first you need to work on D. If it is even and the copy has to be the square. Priyamvada Singh, this one is wrong beta, but well try. You can post your solution in the GCR also if you want. Do it fast बच्चों. Anybody has done? Okay Prakhar, let me see beta what you have done. Just give me a minute. Beta, Prakhar Nayak, right? It is wrong beta. But you have not extracted the number properly, and you have not counted the number of digits of a square. This is wrong. Priyamvada, okay, Priyamvada beta, you have checked on online Java compiler and my program is working. But just try to explain this question. What I have explained that you have not done. I am looking for that only. Okay? Let me check. Let me check. Okay, Priyamvada, your program is working, right? See, what you have done, I have skipped this part, SQ minus I have skipped. So now it is correct. Well done. But the working which I have explained and this, totally different. Because there I was checking the, the number of digits of a square, and here you are finding the, actual number digit. That this is correct, but this is working. I have checked. Very good. Well done. But whenever you are trying, whenever you are, doing something different working, always try to explain that working in the comments. That's very, very important. In the class, board examination, you don't know who is going to check your answer sheet. So if there is a unique logic, so you need to explain that in the comments. because that's very important, because if you don't know who is going to do the correction of your, there are, the examiners, they follow only the marking scheme which council provides us, that is why. Okay, well done, very good beta. Premvada, are you getting my voice better? Everyone is doing or not? Or should I discuss this? Hello? Okay. But I will discuss, just wait. And everyone see, if I am taking your name, please respond, whether using mic or whether using chat box. You must be attentive. Okay, so Kavyansh, you can post in the, wait, let me see this. Kavyansh, we can reduce the working beta. It's very complicated. Okay, just wait, I will discuss. Okay, now bachcho, should I start discussion? But well try Kavyansh, very good. Why you have done this while b is greater than? Okay, then again, okay, अगर even है then this, नहीं तो small mistake beta, but well tried, very good. Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, so now wait everybody. Now I am going to show you the solution. See here, the step by step I will discuss, right? Everybody please pay attention here. I am going to present my screen. Now, I hope my screen is clear everybody. Step by step I will do the solution. So now, first of all, I will enter the number 297, right? So now I have entered, and I have created a dummy also, that is in copy. I have declared a variable copy, right? Then after this, what you will do? You will do the square, that is 88 and 209. Then for that we will count the number of digit as 5. How? Till here we will discuss. So now in P we are storing the square. Am I clear? After that, just count the number of digit. See, so the number of digit we are going to work on. Instead of this, we are using K. We are using the for loop. This is better. Just now. After that, C++. So from here we are simply getting the number of digit. So now after here, what you will do? Please see. If, so we will put a condition कि if it is even. If it is even. If it is even means C mod 2 equals to 0. Then what? This is very, very important, everyone. Suppose C is coming 2. Then we will divide this 2 by this. So C equals to C upon 2. Simple. But else. So now in this case, else will execute. So first of all, we will divide this C by 2. And then plus 1. And this will happen in case of odd number of digit. So ultimately what you will get? You will get 3. Getting? So now C equals to C upon 2 plus 1. After that, see. Now see, focus on the number 88209. So in this case, first of all, remainder. So we will work on P. Remainder will be what? mat.pow 10 comma C. So that you are getting 1000 mod 88. Everybody please pay attention. So the remainder you will get 209. That everybody knows. The last 3 digit. So now we want to extract the whole part. Right? Means the first part. FST. So FST equals to the same thing. P upon the whole thing. That is 10 comma C. So now see what is happening. 88. So the quotient is coming in FST. So that is here 88. So now the next step is required only this. Only the condition is left. So rem plus FST equals to the number only, that is copy you can use, or even you can use n also. So now we are printing that is copy. Now in case of else, we will print not zigzag number. Am I clear, everybody? Now let me show you the output. So first of all, I am inputting 9. So now the zigzag number is coming 9. It is right. How? That I have already shown. Again, I will execute this program for 297. So now see, I hope this one is clear. The working I have told you, right? Is it okay, everybody? Very basic logic I have explained. I have done step by step for you. I hope this one is clear, बच्चों.
Yes, sir.
Any confusion?
No, sir.
Sure? Okay. Okay, now one homework I am going to give you. And now the homework I will show you in the screen. So those who are not getting, they can watch the recording. Within half an hour I will put the recording in JCR. So again I am going to share my screen. The homework you will get. Now see. This time the question is, so now what we are going to do? We are going to enter a number and check whether it is cross number or not. So what are cross number? Please pay attention here. So if any number is having all the digits 1, that is repunit number, cross number. So what are the cross number? Suppose the number is this. So this is not a cross number because all the digits are not 1. Am I clear? Like 1, 11, 111, 4 times 1. These are the cross numbers. Am I clear, everybody? If the number is 101, so this is not a cross number. Not a cross number. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So will you do it now or you will take as a homework? One more homework can I give? One more program I am giving you. See, in the last question, I have checked zigzag number, right? So now the second question is related to this part only. So what we are supposed to do? We are supposed to generate all the zigzag number between this limit from 1 to 1000. जितने भी आपके zigzag number हैं, like 9, 297 and some more are there. So you need to print them, and how many are there, that also you need to print. Am I clear the question? Is it clear, everybody? Okay. So with this we are ending the today's class. Thank you so much. And these two homeworks you will have to send by tomorrow 9.